Hey everyone, it's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. I hope you're doing amazing today. This week's wave is going to be a nice chill Vinyasa flow, kind of keep your week nice and chilled out so we're not getting all sweaty in a power flow. We're going to try to hold each shape for maybe a breath or two. We're going to start in the center of our mat, come down to your back, bend your knees, feet flat, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. I'll meet you when you're ready, okay? All right, let's go ahead and come down to our backs. Bend the knees, feet flat. Just relax into the mat. Maybe close the eyes or just shift the gaze down. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Heels angle towards the edge of the mat, feet and then toes point in. Let the knees fall in. And just start to become aware of the breath, aware of the mat beneath you. Aware of anything that's present in the body today. And let's practice surrendering right here in the beginning of practice. I was listening to a meditation the other day, and they were talking about how busy our lives are, how busy our thoughts are, how busy our schedules are. And have you ever just tried to find moments to surrender? We're always fighting with our thoughts, our bodies, our breath, our schedules, traffic, whatever it may be. But between those moments, can you find a moment to surrender and just let it go? Don't fight it, just let the universe take it. Let's see if we can find moments in this wave to just surrender to our breath, surrender to the shape. Let's not attach to any thoughts that we have throughout the wave. Just find that deep connection and just move as one, breath, body, and mind. Let's take 2 clearing breaths. So when you're ready, big inhale. Pause when you reach the top. And then open the mouth, sigh it out. Good, one more just like that. Big breath in. Pause. And then open the mouth, let it go. Good. Blink the eyes open if they were closed. If the gaze was shifted down, bring it back to neutral. And then bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. And then hands come to the knees and just gently start to make circles with the knees. We're going to move kind of slower today. See if you can get into all the sensations within the body. With each shape you make. What does it feel like? What does this shape make me think? And how can I surrender in this shape? And then switch directions, moving with your breath and your breath only. Good. Your next inhale brings your knees back into neutral. If you can, grab onto your big toes with your peace fingers and then open the legs for happy baby. If you want to keep your legs up like this or bend the knees in, whichever is comfortable for you. And then just find some movement here. Maybe rock side to side. Maybe stillness is what you need for today, so stay there. Big breath in. Breath out. Another breath in. Breath out. And then find stillness. Let that left heel drop to that left thigh. And then straighten out that right leg to the right side of the mat. It doesn't have to be all the way straight. You don't have to keep the connection with the peace fingers. Just find some length in that right leg. And then big inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Bring that one in. Right heel meets right thigh. Left leg goes out to the side. Find some length in any capacity in that left leg. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Bring it in. Bring the knees together. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze one more time. And then just go ahead and let the legs fall long. So almost like shavasana. And then you're going to interlace the hands in front of you so they're over your belly right now. And slow and controlled, using one vertebrae at a time, we're going to roll up to a seated forward fold. Then an inhale, reach up. And then exhale, fold at the hips, leading with the heart. Chin is away from chest, fold. Take an inhale, lengthen that spine. And then exhale, deepen into that space you're creating. Big breath in. Breath out. Stay here. How can you surrender in this shape? Sometimes surrendering means maybe we have to back off a little bit so we can stay here for a few breaths. And wherever you are, make sure you're leading with that heart and then deepening into that space. Breath in. Breath out. Stay here, stay present. And release, walk the hands back. Take the hands behind the booty cheeks, lean back into the hands, bend the knees, feet flat. And then on the inhale, lift the hips for a reverse table, lift them high, hold it here for a breath. And then on the exhale, lower the hips down to a hover. Next inhale lifts you back up, squeeze the booty cheeks. I don't know why, but this always feels so good in like the upper part of my arm, like where my biceps are. Such a great stretch. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. If you don't feel it in your biceps, that's okay. That's just where I feel it in my body. You may feel it somewhere else, and that's awesome. Then exhale, lower, hips come down. And then you're gonna send your body forward, finding malasana. So just rock all the way forward, however you get there. It doesn't have to be graceful. So feet as wide as the mat, hands come to heart center. So you're in a yogi squat. Take a big breath here. And then exhale, let it go. Use the elbows to press into the knees. Feel what your body is trying to tell you right now. Where are the hips tight? Are the calves tight? Is the back tight? What does it feel like in the body? And the next inhale, arms reach up to the sky, and using a little bit more energy to hold this pose. Option to stay here, or you can keep your hands at heart center. If you want to move on, left hand grabs right wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen, and bend over to the left side. And then inhale brings it back through center. Switch hands, right hand grabs left wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen, and bend over to the right side. And bring it back. Release the hands down to the mat, plant into the hands, forward fold. Walk the feet into hip distance. Inhale, find the length. And then exhale, fold. Your inhale lifts you slow and controlled, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up. And then arms reach all the way up, gaze follows. On the exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up. Good. Left hand grabs right wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen. And then exhale over to the left side. Inhale to neutral. Right hand grabs left wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen, and then over to the right side. Bring it back to neutral. And then exhale, forward fold all the way down. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Left hand plants in the center of the mat, bend into the left knee. Right arm sweeps up to the sky, open the heart. And then exhale, plant right hand, switch spots, bend into the right knee, left arm up. And release, switch again, left hand down, right arm sweeps up. And plant, right hand down, bend into the right knee, left arm sweeps up. And release, beautiful. Inhale, find length halfway. And then plant the hands down on the exhale, step back, find plank. Lower it down all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Tent the fingers on the outside of the mat. On your inhale, lift the chest up. Head has to come up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Push it back. Down dog. And then find some intuitive movement here that feels good in the body. Maybe bicycling the feet, rocking the hips side to side. Or maybe we find stillness, whatever is comfortable for you. When you're ready, drop the knees down, find a tabletop, untuck the toes. Good. The slowest cat-cow you've ever done. Your inhale drops the belly, gaze goes forward. Maybe hold it there for an extra second. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Inhale, pull it through, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck it. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. And then inhale brings you back to neutral. Send the right arm long, maybe tuck the toes for a little balance, but on your exhale, circle the arm back. We're opening up the heart, reaching to the back of the room as you sit back under the heels. Inhale, reach it forward, back to table. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Good, bring it back to tabletop. Plant the right hand. Left arm reaches. And then exhale, circle back. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Send it back. And then plant that left hand down. Beautiful. Tuck the toes if they're not already. Send it back. Down dog. Big breath in. Breath out. Good. Alignment check. Feet are planted. Heels are driving to the earth. If they're not making contact, that's totally fine. Maybe move the feet in or bend the knees, whichever is comfortable. Hands are planted into the earth. And then we find stillness. One more breath. Big breath in. Breath out. Gaze forward. On the exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, full. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Gaze follows. And then exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach it back up. And then your exhale, you fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, step your left foot back. We're going to find a low lunge. So drop that left knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, lifts the heart. Stay here for a breath. Breath in. Breath out. Right hand grabs left wrist. You're going to take an inhale, lengthen, and then bend over to the right side, finding a little bit extra oomph in that left hip flexor. Keep rolling that left shoulder back into the midline. Maybe gaze goes up. Stay here. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Release the grip. Bend the elbows. Hands come behind the head. And then just let your head go heavy in the hands. Stay here. Surrender. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Release. Frame that right foot. Tuck your left toes. Step it all the way to the top of the mat. Take an inhale. Find length. Exhale, plant the hands again. Step the right foot back this time, low lunge. Drop that right knee. Inhale lifts you all the way up. Take a breath in. Breath out. Don't fight it, just surrender. Left hand grabs right wrist. Take an inhale, lengthen, and then over to the left side. And bring it back. Bend the elbows, hands come behind the head. Stay here, breath in. Breath out. And release, frame that left foot. Tuck your right toes this time. Step it back, find plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra, so just the top part of your chest comes off. Elbows are trying to meet in the back. Send it back, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Good, gaze forward on the inhale. Exhale, sends you to the top of the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, open that heart on a cactus. Inhale, reach it back up. And then fold all the way down. Inhale, find length. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. Lower it to the belly slowly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Beautiful, right leg to the sky on the inhale. Knee to nose on the exhale. And then step it down in between the hands. Inhale, lifts you, warrior one. Drop that left heel. On the exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart, gazes up. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. If that left heel down is too much or uncomfortable, just pivot it up and find high lunge instead. And then inhale, open. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach it forward. Good. Last one. Open. Stay here. Release the arms behind the back. Interlace them. Open the heart even more. And then on your exhale, we're going to fold into humble warrior. So come on the inside of that right knee. You can lift up that left heel. Get a little deeper into the shape. Keep the hips low. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more breath in. Breath out. Release the hands down. Frame that right foot. Step it back. Plank. Lower down all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Left leg to the sky. Knee to nose on the exhale, and then step it down. Inhale, lifts you, warrior one. And then exhale, open cactus. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open, stay here. And then release the hands behind the back. Pull the heart open. And then exhale, fold for humble warrior on the inside of that left knee now. Hips stay low. If you need to, come up on the toes of the right foot. Breath in. Breath out. One more breath in. Breath out. And frame that left foot. Step it back, plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Stay here. Breath in. Breath out. Beautiful. Right leg goes to the sky on the inhale. Knee to nose on the exhale. Step it down. Inhale lifts you, high lunge. Stay here, breath in. Breath out. Drop that left heel, open warrior two. Stay here. Maybe just a little baby tuck of the tailbone. Reaching to either side of the room. Sitting nice and tall out of that waist. Breath in. Breath out. Straighten through that right leg. Right arm reaches up as the left arm reaches that left thigh. Reverse triangle. Reach. Beautiful. Take an inhale. And then exhale, cartwheel, keeping that right leg straight. Right hand meets the front of the room. Find your triangle. Left arm up to the sky. Breath in. Breath out. Left shoulder is rolling back into the midline, so right into the center of the body. And release that left arm down. Frame that right foot. Bend into that knee, step it back, plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Left leg lifts on the inhale. Knee to nose on the exhale. Plant it down. Inhale lifts you. High lunge. Breath in. Breath out. Drop the heel. Open warrior two. Beautiful. Good. Have you found a moment to surrender at any point in this practice? It's okay if you haven't. It's hard to surrender. I totally understand. Breath in. Breath out. Straighten that left leg. Right arm goes up as left arm goes up as right arm goes down, and reach back. And then cartwheel it down. Left hand meets the floor, triangle. Left hand can meet anywhere along the line, your left leg, if the floor is not an option today. Right arm reaches up. Breath in. Breath out. Right shoulder this time, rolling back into the midline. Stay strong. Beautiful. Frame that left foot this time. Bend into that knee. Step it back, plank. Lower down. Inhale lifts you, cobra. Exhale, send it back. Down dog. Beautiful. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Bend into the knees. Come down to table. Sit back onto the heels. And then swing your feet all the way in front of you. I'm going to face you so you can see. But we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, finding our butterfly. Take a breath in, lengthen. And then exhale, fold at the waist. Maybe use the elbows to keep the knees down. Chin is away from chest. Stay here, breath in. Breath out. Beautiful, release. Good. Take that right leg and you're going to put it in front of you, kind of parallel, and then take your left leg and place it on top. If that's too much, maybe place a block underneath your left knee or just move the foot back a little bit. This is double pigeon or fire log, but take an inhale, lengthen, and then just gently walk your hands forward to wherever is comfortable without compromising anything in your body. And then chin is away from chest. Breath in. Breath out. If this is too much for the knees, come back to butterfly so the soles of the feet are meeting. But if it does not feel good at all, don't continue. and release. So you're gonna switch. So left leg is under, right leg is on top this time. Inhale, lengthen, and then walk the hands forward. Good. I feel it kind of in my right and left hips. You may feel it in other places, and that's okay. Good, and release. Good. Send your legs in front of you. I'm going to face back on my mat. Take an inhale, arms up, and then exhale, forward fold. See if it feels a little different than it did in the beginning of class. Take an inhale, lengthen, chin is away from chest, and then exhale, deepen into that space. Breath in. Breath out. Beautiful, release. Walk your hands back. We're gonna do the reverse that we did in the beginning of practice. So you're gonna put your hands in front of you and one vertebrae at a time, you're going to make it all the way down to your back. Good. Once you're there, left knee comes into the chest. Give it a nice tight squeeze. And then right hand grabs left knee, left arm goes out to the side, and send it over to the right side of the mat. Find a little twist. Breath in. Breath out. And bring it in on the inhale. Send it long. Right knee comes into the chest. Give it a nice tight squeeze. Left hand, right knee. Right arm comes out. Bend it over to the left side. Breath in. Breath out. And bring it back on the inhale. Let your right leg go long. Find shavasana, final resting pose. I'm always falling off my mat. If that's you, find a comfortable position in the mat. Feet and knees roll open, palms face up. And then surrender into this mat. Surrender into your breath. Allow it to just take over. You hear nothing. You think of nothing but your breath. Bring awareness back into the room when you're ready. And then just roll over to one side. Take a quick pause before you push all the way up to a seated position. Then once you're there, hands just drape in the lap. Sit nice and tall through the spine. Close the eyes or shift the gaze down, whichever's comfortable. And just take a moment to reflect. Notice anything that's still present or newly present in the body. And just remember to thank yourself for allowing yourself a few moments out of the day to just connect back into the breath, connect back to the body and the mind. We're going to close the practice out with a nice sigh out. So hands come to the third eye. Take a big breath in. And then open the mouth, sigh it out. Thank you for waiting with me. I hope you enjoyed this chill vinyasa flow. I hope it keeps you nice and chill for the rest of the week. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.